laws. I'm not even sure why I'm streaming. I'm really tired, but I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I don't want to do anything for like a week. Like I really just want to stay at home and just enjoy my Christmas. Yeah, I might not go anywhere until like the 28th. We'll see, but I don't know. Like no one's gonna want to do anything this weekend. It's just, there we go. Mirror. Well, this weekend and the holiday. Oops. Yeah, so I think I might as well just stay here and like watch a lot of movies and like work on the books and I'll stream after the holiday for sure and just before I will not be streaming on the eve or 25th. But there are people. I am not a fan of this track. I think it's really boring. It's the big banana. So wait, like, so we have New Donk City in Mario Odyssey, and now we have like actual New York as well. Uh, this has to be one of my least favorite tour tracks. I really don't like it at all. I mean, I have like I don't know. I hate to say I hate New York because I've never been there, but like, I don't know. I just have this vibe that like it's just a really shitty place. Like, I don't know. I feel that way about most cities, but it's just like, yeah, New York especially is just kind of like, what's Baby Daisy? Remember back in the day when people would complain about the character lineup, like Pink Gold Peach and stuff like that? Like that was forever ago. Remember when Demish was like complaining about the track selection in Wave One? Like unbelievable. Like, oh, the graphics don't look great. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm super. I don't know. I'm so like tired of seeing like these nonsense complaints. You know, right now everyone's like trying to complain about like DKCR, and I'm just like, if you don't if you don't want to play that game, you don't have to buy it. You know, like that's kind of my feelings on it. Like, oh, I own the game already. Well, okay, but why do you feel the need to complain about it? It's like it seems like a cope to me. It looks like you're trying to find something to complain about. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to buy this weekend on the eShop. I think it is going to be like Xenoblade Chronicles 3's expansion pass because I want to play that and I want to play Persona 5 again. Like I know I shelved it, but like I want to go back to it so I can finish it and like I don't get through that piece of shit. I want to give a real review, like a serious review of Persona 5, like explaining why it's shit. Like this isn't like a. I don't think it's a matter of opinion thing. I think if you like Persona 5, you have shit taste. Like I genuinely think it's not very good. Uh, and it's on Switch now, so you can't like try and tell me like you're only saying that because of the PlayStation game. Oh, like no, I feel that very strongly. Mario Kart, yeah, I've been trying to grind through it. Yeah, we're on mirror mode now, and then we have like 200 cc after this. I don't know how much we have to do on that. Yeah, it's been a while since I played. But I've been getting back into it lately. Like I don't. When I last played this, I felt like completely burned out on it. But I guess playing a bunch of other games has made me like really want to get back into it. This really is the best racing game ever made. I can't think of anything that really comes close. Like it's so endlessly replayable. Yeah, do the masses like acknowledge that fact? It's one of those things where you're just like, this sold 60 million units. It's a huge deal, and yet you don't really see like uh remember when like people were trying to tell you that like Mario Kart 8 would be like the worst selling Mario Kart ever, and then they just ported it and it became like phenomenal. That wasn't even true when it was a Wii U game, but like 60 million copies. That's crazy. Uh First dungeon. I don't know. I don't think I started hating Persona 5 until after the first dungeon. I would say like the first dungeon does enough to set up the premise to make it interesting. And it has like that cool, interesting tone to it. Oh, did it fuck up again? I hate that. Yeah, I don't understand why this keeps happening with the. Yeah, it does this weird thing where. Hang on, is that right? Like, I feel like if you play a real Shin Megami Tensei game, you'll like immediately think it's better than Persona. Like, my opinion of that is that like most people just don't do it, right? Like, Persona embodies everything wrong with PlayStation. It's like, oh, it's popular. Like, you make friends and you have waifus and like, well, is the game good? What game? You know, like I don't the amount of people who don't really love like JRPGs but will like defend Persona is like staggering. Like I believe Scott the Woz is a Persona 5 fan. Like for example, and he's like someone who's like been very vocal about his hatred of JRPGs in general, right? Uh like Persona 5 is just not a good JRPG. Like there's just no getting around it. And yet you have people like saying it and like Nier Automata and Yakuza 0 were like standout titles of 2017. No, they weren't. None of those games were good. And I now that I've played them all, like I can safely say that for a fact. It's my opinion that it's a fucking fact. But anyway, I really, really love this redesign of Calamari Desert. It's so good. Like I remember going into the tunnel for fun in the 64 version, and just the fact that like they incorporated it into the track in this one is just that's just Kino. Like I don't know if the people like working on this game grew up playing 64, but it kind of feels that way because it feels like something that like someone like that would have come up with. But yeah, that's a really good like reimagining of the track. I really admire that. Yeah, I was a big fan of the track back in the day, but oops, shit. Okay, I swear if I get blue shelled as well on top of that. But yeah, Persona like what is so good about this IP? Like when you really look at what people like say about it, it's entirely about the waifus and like the wish fulfillment stuff. Like nobody ever talks about the actual game or plot because that doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the fact that you can like date every single girl at once and then they'll come beat your ass on Valentine's Day and then never bring it up again. You know, like it's like, huh? Like I don't know. Like people always like cite the waifus as like a major draw for Persona, but like you don't really do anything with them. Like yeah, you get to go out on dates, but it's kind of generic. You know, like it's not that big of a deal. And like I really found myself like really uncomfortable with like how often you fuck around with different girls. It's like to me, especially like when it comes to like Hifumi, like it feels like you're leading a lot of them on, and it feels like you really have to like you really should like distance yourself from them and tell them you're not interested. But nope, you're Joker. You're banging them all. Like you're such a dickhead, Chad. Like I don't know. Like what about their feelings though? It doesn't. Like, I don't know, man. I don't. I don't. I was very uncomfortable with that last time I played. A VN. Uh, well, that's the thing about Persona is that like it's not a good like visual. It's not a good story. You know, like how exactly could it be a VN? Because so much of it involves around like the illusion that you're some badass like Giga Chad who's doing all this stuff like every day to make yourself a better person, and it just like a Persona would not work as a VN. I feel that very strongly. It doesn't even work as an anime, right? So like the anime is not very popular. So like the game is just like I don't enjoy it like really much at all. Like I put 50 hours into it now. I can say it feels like a waste. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was way better. Like I think I've like I don't remember what I've said about like I believe I said Tales of Arise is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm gonna have to go back and play it again to be sure of that. Because I after finishing 3, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I really don't know. Like I loved Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I loved it, and um, it looks like in the Alienware logo, like that little split in the road. So Waluigi's a PC gamer confirmed. Come the fuck on. The good thing I had such a lead. I can't stand getting slapped around like that. Okay, we beat it. Excellent. 50 hours? Yeah, I beat Okamura, and we're doing like the Akechi just found out about the Phantom Thieves, and it, like Sojiro realized we were one of the like it's like this is all like this should all be like really important like plot critical stuff. I can't stand any of it. Like all the reveals were really poorly handled. I hated how like I can't take Akechi seriously. I don't like the whole like it was a setup angle. Like I don't like I just don't enjoy any of it. I don't know if I'm at the halfway point or not. It feels like I'm way further along than that, but like the way it looks to me now is that I'm nearing the end. Of course, there's like the post game like royal stuff, which I do intend to do. So uh, like the game is supposed to end in like December, right? I think that's what I've heard. So yeah, I'm at the end of October. We're going on November. Am I at the end of October? No, it might be mid October. I swear, nothing has happened. It's just been like I don't know. I have a big problem with that game. I really do. Uh, yeah, I want my gaming PC so I can like start playing Persona Tales of Arise again. I don't know. In general, like I don't know. Maybe I should just. There's nothing stopping me from playing it now on my like my old PC, but it's just like it just doesn't feel right. I want to have like a setup that's like permanently fixed instead of like moving it around. Like I want something on a desk and I want it to stay on the desk. So this is Sydney, huh? Sydney's one of those cities that I really want to go to. I just love like the whole like the vibe of it and stuff like that. I've always liked the look of Sydney. Australia really interests me. Like yeah, I knew an Aussie girl back in the day, and she was great. So she was a lot of fun. So I hate the fact that everyone cool like just leaves every single fucking time. Oops. Yeah, I have nothing but fond memories of her, and I have no idea where she is now or what she's doing. Okay. Theory, she could be dead. Like that's kind of weird. Yeah, there's definitely like I'm at the age now where like there should be people I know that I grew up with who are dead now, and I don't really know. Like I don't know. I'm really interested in like that subject, but I have no idea how I would like go about like learning about it or doing research, and it just feels like I'm not going to any like school reunions or thing like or anything like that. So ever. So yeah, that's out. So I'm really curious how many of these people I'm gonna outlive because I thought I was gonna be the first to die when I left high school. Like I didn't think I would make it to 20. I've talked about this before, but because I was such a train wreck physically, and there was so much like wrong with my personal life. But yeah, that didn't end up happening, thankfully. But I'm an author now, and I accomplished my dream and all my goals without any help from anyone else. No help and no advice. So that's I'm very proud of that. But at the same time, it's like I don't know, man. I really resent the fact that I did not have a good youth. I really was struggling with that for a long time, and I'm over it now. I would say, but like I don't know. It's definitely still like a thing where I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't have anyone I want to see again, and spend time with, or meet up with again. It just isn't gonna happen. Like there's no one like that. Oops. This is a Game Boy Advance track. Did it have hills in the original? Really not. Yeah, this year has been great. Like I've lately I've been hating the holidays, but like this year has been fantastic. I've really been happy with how things have been turning out. Um, and what I've been doing. It's all coming together. It's just such a shame that I don't have the most important thing. Like it just mm. Like that was the real goal. Like looking back on it, like the goal was to have people who actually cared about me, and that has not happened, and it's very possible it never will at this rate, which is sad, and I'm not happy about it. But I have to kind of accept that it's a very real possibility that there will never ever be anybody in my life at all. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Got it. Super Circuit. Yeah, I've never tried playing Super Circuit. It's the one I haven't really played at all. Yeah, that and DS, I would say I haven't played much. Yeah, DS is such a classic game, and I didn't play it at all growing up. It's weird. I didn't own it. Yeah, yeah. My parents did that stereotypical like boomer, like, well, you have Mario Kart on the N64. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not the same fucking game. Like, I don't understand what's so difficult to understand about that. It just. They pulled that shit with Wii too, so I didn't own Wii either. Like, I didn't get a new Mario Kart game until I went out and bought one myself. With 8, actually. So yeah, and you know what? I really enjoyed it. So yeah, fuck you. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I'll never get over that. But like, yeah, I'll never not be mad. And DS is the best. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, but I don't have any experience with it. Like, it has the mission mode. That's the thing that interests me about it. That it seems like they put effort into like content like that instead of just being a racing game, which is something I always appreciate, but a lot of times it goes overlooked. Like, I remember growing up and playing those like new Super Mario Bros. Mini games, right? Well, that and 64. Like, those were such good uses of like the DS touchscreen, and they were so fun, and a big reason why like you could just whip your DS out anywhere and just play with random people, right? Like, it was such a big deal, like and I look back on that so fondly, and yeah, they never really did anything like that again. It was kind of disappointing. Like, I don't know, like to me it feels like that was the end of Yamauchi's Nintendo and the beginning of Iwata's, which was all about like simplicity and being straightforward. And I really like that, I really do. But like, there was definitely a vibe shift, and I think we're going through one now with like Furukawa. I think Furukawa is starting to become more comfortable with like what he wants the company to be, and yeah, it's resulting in some things that I think Iwata would not do. Like, I think chief among them, I was thinking about this today, like letting third parties put their games elsewhere, and I really don't like that. I think Fatal Frame 4 and 5 should have stayed Nintendo exclusive. I think the Wonderful 101 should have stayed exclusive. Like, that is something I think 100% that Iwata would not have allowed ever. And like, Iwata's right about that, because all it does is just give people like this idea that Nintendo is going third party. Like, how many times did we see these people like say that Xenoblade would be ported, or that like Bayonetta 2 and 3 would be ported? Man, I haven't played this track in forever. Um, like, we saw that for a long time, and I think we still do. Like, I really don't think that was a good idea. And hopefully they like eventually learn their lesson, but um, I don't know. It's not doing them any good. Like, Namco Bandai just fucked them over, right? They set up that like Nintendo Switch exclusive developer, presumably to publish Nintendo Switch games, and then we're just like, oops, no, we're just gonna shut it down because we're broke because Tekken 8 bombed so badly. Because like nobody wants to play as fucking Clyde. That has to be one of the big L's of the year. The biggest fuck you I think I've seen any like fighting game do ever. Like, oh, who do you want as a guest character in your new fighting game? Like, oh, could it be Tifa? Could it be like literally anyone else? No, let's make it the protagonist of Final Fantasy 16, a game that literally no one cares about, with the most poorly received, that literally has killed Final Fantasy. Like, yeah, that's gonna make Clive a hit. Like, people didn't even like Noctis. Like in 7. Like, why are they doing it again with Clive? Are they like trying to keep the agenda running? Like trying to pretend Final Fantasy is still a big brand? It's just, no, fuck you. I don't want to see it. Yeah, it feels like 16 is legit hated. Like, it really does feel like people don't like 16 and they don't want to hear anything about it. I can't see anything. Shit. Oh, he's actually making the Yoshi's Island noise? Awesome. I love that. Yeah, like, I don't know what these companies are thinking. Did I win? Wait, and what? I mean, I did. Oh wow, I wasn't even trying, but I won. Okay. I'm not familiar with these courses, so like the mirror mode aspect isn't really bothering me at all. Uh, Rock Cup. Man, how many fucking power-ups did they like have to come up with to give all these cup names? That's crazy. But like, yeah, yeah, Square Enix is fucked. Namco Bandai is fucked. I don't know about Sega, but like, Capcom, like a lot of positive news out of Capcom lately with like bringing Kamiya back and announcing Okami 2 and saying they're gonna bring back dormant IPs. Like, I don't know if that's gonna result in anything positive. Like Onimusha's coming back, which is awesome, but like, I mean, is it gonna be good? Like, I don't know, man. I have like no faith in like modern Capcom, but like they're saying the right things, you know? Like, it's just that's weird that they're actually doing it, but yeah, Kamiya like working for them again in and of itself is exciting. Like him leaving Platinum was exciting, just because fuck them, you know? Like the whole live service thing was doomed to fail, and I hope everyone involved like just leaves the industry in shame. Like that was just a deplorable thing to try and pull on the developers and the fans. And the fans were right to reject it. You know, it's just I don't know why they ever thought that was a good idea. Like it was just one of those things where you're just like, you dominate this niche of action games. Like just double down on it, make it like more, make your quality more consistent, and you'll be fine. And they just refused to do that. Like they were just like, no, we're gonna do live service. And what? Yeah, so of course the fans abandoned them as they should. Uh, and yeah, they were completely fucked. Like, I don't understand how they established themselves as a top tier studio and then like bungled it in like 5 years. I don't understand how they went from like the the Japanese independent studio to just being like a complete joke. Like people aren't even upset they're dead because they've been like burned by them so many times. Like they put out way more bad games than good, and like we don't talk about the bad games really, but like if anything, like usually when we talk about them, we're defending the good ones. You know, Star Fox Zero and the Wonderful 101 and stuff like that. But like, yeah, they put out a lot of crap that people don't care about. Like that Korra game they produced. Like what? Like the TMNT thing. Like what? What is it with like Transformers fanboys and like trying to say their Transformers game is like secretly like one of the best games ever made? I keep seeing people do that, and it just gives me like bad vibes. Like I don't believe that's true at all. Can't believe it came on top after that. On top after that. There we go. Which one? Which city is this? I wasn't paying attention. London, Paris? It looks like Paris. So like, I think each cup is structured with like a tour stage, a rehash stage, and then like one original. I don't know. I don't understand like the Transformers IP. I never did. Like the robots turn into trucks. Okay, whatever. I don't fucking care. Like I don't understand like the fascination with it. I watched some Transformers cartoons growing up, but like I don't remember anything about them. Like I really don't. Like I don't know anything about any of the characters or like what it's supposed to be about. It's like I don't understand why the Michael Bay movies were so popular. It's like, oh, it's Transformers. Like, okay, who the fuck cares? Megan Fox is so hot. Like, no, she fucking isn't. I hated being that guy. Like, just being like, bro, like, come on, bro. I don't know. I guess she looks better in the movie. Like, I remember seeing like images of her on set or something, and I'm just like, nah. I mean, in movies, like, it's all fake though. That's my thing, and I think being autistic, I can kind of see through that usually. I don't know. I was really into Gal Gadot, but like, I don't know. Like, I think am I now? I'm just more willing to go along with like the fantasy of just being like, yeah, it's fake. Like she doesn't actually look like that, whatever. But like back then, I'm just like, bro. There are like way hotter chicks out there. I don't know, man. I love chicks for their souls, man. Like I didn't like that thought, Emma Watson. I preferred Ivana Lynch, Luna, who's a lot more genuine, like a better human being. Like she's actually fun to be around. Oh, who knows? Shit. Like Emma Watson is a spoiled brat who's been a spoiled brat her entire life. Like why would I take Emma Watson over Ivana? Like it doesn't make. Well, okay, maybe like maybe now because like they're older and like they're all terrible looking. But yeah, back then definitely. Oops. How did I get in first place? How do you do? Yep, yep. Yeah, I. People are always surprised when I tell them I'm autistic. Like every single fucking time. Like why? Like I run a channel about Nintendo games. What do you think? Like that I was normal? Uh. Like I've confirmed that several times over, and it's just like, what? He's autistic? Look, oh, this explains so much. Like, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm good at hiding it, but I remember this track from Seven. Huh? Did they make the the blooper more annoying? Because I swear I like struggle with it way more than I used to. Ah. Yeah, I don't remember struggling with blooper at all. Like back in the day, I remember just being like, whatever. Maybe it's good. It's just because like the track design, but like I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just because I don't have it memorized. Yeah, like my thing with this DLC, the old tracks are not as good as the new ones. It's just like the grim reality of Mario Kart is that like the games are always evolving, and as a result of that, like the old retro tracks are kind of limited compared to like the stuff that gets made today. And I'm really curious to see just how much more intense the Nines tracks will be compared to those. Like it's gonna be really interesting seeing what they come up with. Is this the third track? I have no idea what we're on. I don't feel like I'm even trying, and yet we're like dominating all these. Okay. Yeah, 45. Okay, that's the third one. Yeah, we're in first place. Right. Yeah, they tried. Yeah, they did a really good job with Calamari Desert, I think. But that's the one I'm Maple Treeway. Okay. Do I remember like those idiots Far From Subtle like covering the that initial batch of Mario Kart 8 DLC back in the day on Wii U? Like, oh no, this it wasn't worth the price. Oh, like God, I hate those fuckers. I'm still mad. I haven't seen them like in forever. I don't know if they're still like trying to damage control like Nintendo products or not. It feels like it's a dying industry. I've been saying this for a long time, but like it really feels like people can't like blindly shit on Nintendo the way they used to. Like you do get shit on by fans, And that's nice to see, but yeah, we definitely need to keep going further because, like we still have like all the Switch 2 stuff and just like uh, weird like periphery things like the censorship allegations, which I believe are banned from 4chan now because I checked it today and there wasn't one, and they've been trying to keep that active forever. Kotaku in Action has their thing up as well, but like nobody cares what they think. Like to me, it's just like, yeah, they tried gaslighting people into thinking Nintendo was like banning games off the eShop, and that just doesn't seem to be the case at all. I'm really curious, just like if they're gonna get called out on it, if they keep trying to make this into a controversy, because like nobody fucking cares is like the reality of it. Yeah. I spun out. Shit. Okay, we're on the second lap. Okay, we have time, but so I got knocked off course, and then I had to. Okay. I hate how often I get fucked. Hey, wait! I grabbed two of them. What the hell is going on? Is this an original track? I think it is. Yeah, I bet a lot of these tracks are gonna reappear in Mario Kart 9. This is a Wii track, really? I don't remember it, but okay. Yeah, I have played Wii, so I mean not extensively, but I have played it. Yeah, I don't remember this track at all. I mean, it has been a while. I like last time I played Wii, I like rage quit it because I was getting wrecked so badly. Because it's like so random. I just hate that aspect of it. Yeah, Wii has to be my least favorite. It feels unbalanced. Like the track design is weird. The motion controls aren't like the best way to play. It's Yeah, I think they made some real mistakes with Wii. Okay, comic. But of course, I haven't played it in like forever, so I don't know. Well, how many cups have we beaten? Like four with no issues? Wow. Yeah, it's crazy that we're blitzing through this the way we are, but oh, we're playing this instead of Pokemon. Berlin. That is a city I don't know anything about. I don't know. I'm like, I'm not sure if I should move to a city or not. I've been like thinking about it, and like, it feels like I kind of need to in order to be around people like my own age who aren't like fuck ups. It's like I don't know, like being the only person who has to work as much as I do is like it's it's never worked for me. I don't know. It just feels as if I don't know that I might need a change of environment. I don't know. Like I'm so happy with the way things are, but I'm just kind of like, but what if they were better though? It's just I don't know. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna travel a lot once I start making enough money off of the books and the channel and whatever. We'll just take day trips to different states and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna try to visit all 50 states and like do cool stuff there, and I think that's how it's gonna be. And then if I want to move somewhere, I'll do it. But I don't know. I definitely don't want to do it blindly and like rush into it. Like DSP like moved to Seattle from Connecticut when like he really didn't need to. Like, what was the point of that? Like he distanced himself from his parents and like everybody he knew there and like the arcade scene. Like, why? Like, what was the point of it? Like, I've seen people like legit say that like it was specifically to isolate Leanna from her family, which is like kind of shocking if true. But I don't know. It's to me it didn't make any sense. Like he already had the condo. He could have just lived in that. And he always complains about it. Like, oh man, I couldn't have lived there. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's a place. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, I don't understand the mindset. Like, I don't understand like why he did that. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it was crazy. I hate it when that happens. And I had like what was worse is that I had like the box like right before it came for me, so that would have made it like even worse. But yeah, yeah. But DSP though, like, what a miserable life. Like, he did everything he possibly could to not work. He went to all these extreme lengths to live out his fantasy of being a YouTube streamer, and what happens? It just all collapses. He has a fat fucking wife. Like, he's had to declare bankruptcy. Like, no family. Like, what kind of life is that? You know, it's just can't trust his own moderators because they're all trolling him. It's like, man, imagine being that pathetic where you don't have control over your own moderators. It's like unbelievable. Oh, I remember playing this in like Mario Kart 7 and just like not being able to beat it fast enough to get the triple star thing. In 7 they calculate it differently, which is like ridiculous. They do this thing where it's not enough to get in first place every single time. You have to be in the lead long enough. And it's so annoying. You have to like stomp the AI so badly it's like ludicrous. And this is one of those courses where it's really, really hard to do because there's so much that can go wrong with all the moving parts and just. Damn it! What's with the blue shells? Bastard. It's Luigi. Now, why does she have a Luigi thing instead of. What? Twice in one race? What the fuck? How statistically likely is that? That was bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. Like, wow. What the fuck? Like, who do I need to blame for that? What the hell was that? Yeah, that was like straight out of Mario Kart Wii for sure. Straight out of Mario Kart Wii. That's the kind of shit you just can't stand. Moon Mountain. So wait, this isn't in the Moon Cup? The Moon one is next, man. What were they thinking with this one? And there are all these really interesting locations in these games that you'll never see ever. Like you have like, Chocolate Island and just well, I mean, I guess that's technically in Mario World, but like you have things like this that like remind you of that village in like Diddy Kong Racing and you're just kind of like, wow, this is what like normal people in these settings are like when like they're not like going on these crazy adventures or whatever. Like there are actual towns and stuff like that. Yeah, it's nice that we got to play this. I'm really glad that like I've taken the time to play Mario Kart again. This is a great game and one that I wish I got to play more often. That's right. When it came out, I didn't even have online, so I couldn't even play online really. So that was such a. Yeah, they could. They could. I don't know. Like people are saying now that because Link is in this game that they should make the sequel like Smash Kart, which I don't know. I guess this is. There's no reason to move away from the Mario Kart name though. Like that's kind of my thing. It's just like just keep it Mario Kart. Why does it need to be Smash Kart? Like, yeah, I can see that being the gimmick of nine. Is that like, oh yeah, we have more Nintendo themed levels now. Yeah, imagine going through like Planet Zebes or something crazy like that. I don't know. There's so much like things they can do with the Mario license though. It feels almost like if they were to do that, it would be kind of a waste. But they kind of already have done it with eight, so it's like, yeah, it feels like they can do it more. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe they should just keep like the crossover stuff, the DLC. That's probably how I would do it. Is just be like, oh yeah, do here's Link, like Hyrule, Breath of the Wild. I hate the fact that like the Hyrule Field course is wait, what course is this? Is this the Wii one? I think it is. Uh, I can never tell it. I think that like I hate the fact that like the Hyrule track in this game does not resemble one from any game. It's just like you going through a castle and a field, and it's just like, oh, and there are rubies on the ground, so it's totally Hyrule, obviously. Yeah. Like, there's no like iconography. It's just kind of the castle. Like, I don't. I would have like modeled it after like the castle from Wind Waker or something like that. Like, like it's always weird when they use like a generic looking castle for stuff like that. It drives me nuts. Like, just use one that we've seen before. It's just I don't know. Arc 7? Oh, I thought the other one was 7. Okay. Yeah, they kind of all blend together after a certain point. It's just kind of crazy. Oh wait! This reminds me of 8. Like what? Well, of eights with the. Do you go on a crater with 8? No, I think I'm being an idiot. Here we go. I didn't hit the flight thing. Shit. I wanted me to win. Yeah, I don't think I like this cup much. The tracks just didn't seem fantastic. Oh, wait, do I have another? Oh, yeah, that was it. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to play that one again. I mean, Hyrule Field came out before Breath of the Wild, though. That was a Wii U DLC course, so that was just before Breath of the Wild. So yeah, so that's why it's not based on Breath of the Wild specifically, but yeah, it could have been based off Ocarina. It could have been based off anything. I'm not happy with like I don't know. It's weird seeing how they're treating Zelda right now because it's just like I feel like we haven't seen like a lot of classic Zelda stuff like in a while. Like it's all like modern open world stuff. Like Echoes of Wisdom has a lot of really cool callbacks. But yeah, like it it just makes you wish that like I don't know, these games were still being made. I don't know. I've always been a defender of like Skyward Sword and stuff like that. So it's really sad to see like the company move away from that. But yeah, it kind of had to be done. Like too many people were complaining about the formula. Like Skyrim is so much better. Dark Souls is so much harder. Like so yeah, I mean you understand why it had to be done, but definitely kind of resent it because yeah, I'm not a big fan of when normies have their way. Especially when they turn around and start pretending they were big fans of like the old stuff all along. That's something I can't stand. So yeah, we're back on Pokemon. Yeah, the game is really old. We're long overdue for a new Mario Kart game. I legit thought we would get one like on Switch, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Uh, I mean, I imagine that's what they're gonna do is that they're gonna unveil the Switch 2. Oh, here's a new Mario Kart. Boom, like 100 million copies sold. like, like it's gonna be hard to like downplay the next Nintendo console if they do that. And should we try to fight Lacey again? Yeah, I mean that's why it feels like that's why they released the DLC when they did. Is that they're just like is that they were prepping for Mario Kart 9. Like I feel like you can tell what Nintendo is working on by like seeing what they do, you know? Like Metroid Prime Remastered came out just before they announced Metroid Prime 4. Luigi's Mansion 2, I think, came out, so I think you can expect a Luigi's Mansion 4. Donkey Kong Country Returns got ported, so I think we can expect that. You know, like to me, basically just why am I so hung up on Lacey? Like she's probably one of the tougher ones. So I don't know. They're probably all tough, but where the hell is she? Yeah, yeah, if they have Mario Kart to like appease like mainstream like general consumers, like they can have like more niche stuff put out as well. Like I'm not sure what else they could do, but it'll probably be something random. I don't know. I'm still playing 8 Deluxe, so I could wait another couple of years, but Remember when people were like complaining about this game not having voice acting? Like, how out of touch can you get? Like, yeah, how dare a game like this not have voice acting? It's just that just infuriates me that people seriously complain about stuff like that. Oh man, I probably should have. Okay, maybe I should have switched my team, but okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, double dash is something they really need to come back to. Yeah, I should have just used heal pulse. Got the Grand Bolt. Okay, excellent. 91, slow bro. Damn it. Okay, I couldn't heal it. Okay, with the slow bro, what should I use? I got the Whimsicott. Got Boros. And she's gonna set up the Prime Arena next, so I think I'll try the Boros and see if it can do any damage. Okay. What? It's super effective on opponent? Now, why is Hyper Voice so powerful? Anyway. Uh, damn it! What type is Hyper Voice? Why is it effective against everything I throw out? It's just okay. What type is Slowbro? I don't understand. Okay, that was shit. So is it like a poison type? Okay, that was unbelievable. Do I have anything else? I have Lucario, but I don't think it can win. What is with this thing's insane type coverage? Yeah, I think I'm gonna save Gardevoir and see if it if Psychic type is gonna be good against that Slowbro. But yeah, safer location. What are you talking about? Okay. I think. How do you switch the? Okay, Whimsicott. Yeah, what would be good against Whimsicott? I think we'll try Lucario. Yeah, it is really hard. I was shocked. Like I've been doing this fight like over and over again. Like she says she has fairy type Pokemon, but I don't think that's true. They're all like radically different types that have like really good that can deal with Pokemon that are anti-fairy. Like my Salazzle should be like reasonably good against them, but it's just not. Okay. Yeah, because she has so many water types. Okay. Yeah, Lucario's dead, but it did what I needed it to do, which was like take out Grand Bull turn one, so I can send out Salazzle and have it take care of Whimsicott. Yeah, she's gonna send out Slowbro next, so. So is like Paldean Slowbro a poison type? Because like someone mentioned to me last night that, oh shit, she sent up. Wait a minute! Why'd she send out Primarina first? Did she read my move? Oh, okay, shit, whatever. Uh, I guess I shouldn't have done that, but shit. I guess we could take out the. Shit. Hmm. Yeah, I probably should have sent out the ogre. I guess we could try to take out Whimsicott so it doesn't do anything. Yeah, opponent could take a hit. Uh, so I think we're gonna just send out the ogre. I think we're gonna terrestrialize it. Uh, Yeah, that Primarina is like a nightmare because of Hyper Voice. Okay. How does grass represent speed? It doesn't. That doesn't make any sense to me. One shot. Okay, we got her. Ice beam. Yeah, that thing can take a hit. It really can. Uh, Not very effective against Slowbro, really. Uh, yeah, that's really fast, dude. And I really like the Ogre. She does a really good job, like, stepping up when I need her to. Okay, so she's dead. Hona kind of looks like a guy to me because she's so fucking big, but yeah, that is a female month down. Super effective and it barely does any damage at all. That's crazy. I'm not a fan of leftovers. Okay. Yeah, what is Slowbro's type? I'm so confused. I'm so confused by Slowbro, and it's yeah, let's heal Ogrepon. Ogrepon is such a chat-at that like I kind of want to keep it on the field. Okay. So we'll use Gardevoir to heal it. Okay, we got Alchemy. Yeah, I like the fact that I actually am using like double strategies. I'm not like good at doubles yet, but like, yeah, like heal pulse, yeah, and like the ogre has proven that she's capable of like taking knocks from. Oh shit! Oh come on, that was cheap! Are you kidding me? No, that was rigged. That was rigged. That was something on a Pokemon Stadium. A critical hit and poison after I used the heal pulse? No, that was cheap. Okay. Let's try using. Is Slowbro her last Pokemon? Okay, Excadrill. Okay, this is her favorite Pokemon. Okay. That's a fairy type? That thing is a lot smaller than you would think it is. But anyway. Heal Pulse, Future. Even cuter and cuter. What? What is she even talking about? Cuter? I wouldn't call Excadrill cute, but okay. There's a heart on top of its head? What? I got to her like final Pokemon at least. Yep, paralyzed the Slowbro. Ah, damn it! Yeah, shit. Oh, I mean, Excadrill is paralyzed. Oh, wait, it's a ground type, isn't it? Would discharge even work? Okay, I guess it will. Okay, Oh, come on, really? Yeah, it's paralyzed. Yeah, they're both paralyzed, but Ampharos is like the worst Pokemon. Like, I don't know what I was thinking trying to make this thing viable, because like it just sucks. Yeah, I was doomed the instant like I had to send out Ampharos. I got scammed with that with like Ogre Pond losing the way she did. Like that should not have happened. Like the game had to have cheated. Like that was straight up like just cheated. Yeah, I know. Like I guess it must be like impacted by power creep or something. Because I remember it being good too, but like I don't know. It might just be underleveled, but I think it's my yeah it and Lucario. I've gotten some usage out of Lucario. Well, I mean, no, I sent out Lucario out to die. Yeah, I think the problem is I have like two Pokemon that are just worthless, Lucario and Ampharos, and I think it is because of the low level of both. But I'll switch my Gyarados back in once I deal with her. Yeah, what was that other Pokemon I had? Yeah, my Garchomp. Yeah, I can't use it against her because uh, she's a Fairy type trainer. But anyway, uh, uh. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just use Earthquake so I can just like hit Whimsicott, hit Granbull. I don't know. Okay. Who should I send in now? Okay. She's gonna send in the Primarina, so yeah, I think we'll send in Ogerpon. Yep, Primarina, just what I thought. Yeah, we're gonna one-shot that bitch. Yeah, Primarina was really annoying, so I think like one-shotting it like is probably my best bet. So as long as my Ivy Cudgel connects, I should be good. Like I one-shot her last time, so I think it's a male Primarina, but I'm still calling it a her because I'm an asshole. Yep, got her. One shot. Yeah, it's such a feminine looking Pokemon. Energy Ball. Super effective. Yep, yep. Yeah, okay, she took out one. I took out two. But the Pokemon that's left is fucking Slowbro, which I cannot stand. Okay, we almost got the Whimsicott, too. Uh, yeah, I think I'm going to use Grassy Terrain. Uh, to boost my Grass-type moves, and then use Ivy Cudgel. Oh, that's right. That's a grass. Is that a grass type move too? Okay. Well, I don't think I need. Did I send out Salazzle? Gardevoir. Yeah, let's try to heal. Try to heal the ogre. Uh, Not very effective. Okay, so that was a bad move. That was a bad move. It was a waste. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's really weird. Like, I suppose the entire point of forms is to like make old Pokemon that like used to suck like way more viable. I know Galarian Farfetch was awesome. I'm a big fan of that one. Uh, okay, let's use Psychic. Yep, Gardevoir's out. What do you mean it missed? Like, uh, let's send out Salazzle. It always strikes first. Okay, Tailwind. What's with all the crazy type coverage? It can handle every single situation it gets into. Like, yeah, not very effective. Uh, let's use light screen. Haha, static. Okay. At the very least, it won't be moving first anytime soon. Okay. It couldn't move because it was paralyzed. Oh, that's adorable. You can do shit. I mean, I'm getting close. It's just a matter. I think I made one bad move. Okay. Yeah, it's paralyzed and confused. Alchemy. Oh man, we didn't even beat Alchemy yet. I completely forgot about that. I thought Excadrill was next. Okay. Let's confuse that too. Alchemy's a joke. Like decorate. Ah shit, really? Yeah, there goes Ampharos. I really should take care of Slowbro. I don't know what I'm doing. I really need to find a quick effect so I can tank all my attacks. And it knows recover. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the grass thing again, and then try to use Ivy Cudgel to wipe them both out. Yeah, Alchemy is another support Pokemon, so... Hey, did you forget that you were paralyzed? Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay. Uh... Yeah, I need something that's good against that Slowbro. Everything I have just gets like destroyed by it. Every single thing. Oh, what? They didn't kill it? Really? Uh, I was not to be that Whimsicott at least. Everything, everything she has seems to be like super effective. Like unbelievable. Uh, I got it. Okay, what's she sending out next? Yeah, Primarina next. So I guess the ogre. Red pills? Yeah, sure, I love them. Uh, okay, that might actually work. Okay. So, Earthquake is super effective against Slowbro. So I'm curious if that means that. And what does that mean? What is its typing? I can't figure this out. What is Slowbro's typing? Because like she makes it look like a beast, but like I'm sure it's just because I don't know how to beat it. I think it must be a poison type, but okay. Did one shot Primarina. Got the bitch. Okay, so I think it's gonna send out Alchemy next. Okay, so yeah, so Ogerpon can actually tank the earthquakes. Okay. Oops, shit. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, even earthquakes didn't do a ton of damage against that Slowbro, but okay. What should I try to use against it? What? We gotta beat Slowbro. I just keep not attacking it because like it just tanks everything I throw at it. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, just power up Ivy Cudgel and just use that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Next turn we'll have it. Yeah, it's probably gonna attack Salazzle next. It must be really strong if it consistently like can one shot my level 92 Salazzle like that. Dazzling Gleam. Uh, okay, we got Slowbro. It is down. Okay, so I have Gardevoir and I have Ogerpon. So are they going to be enough to pull through, or like I think I'm going to try to like take out Alchemy next turn, and then I don't know. I could probably one shot like Excadrill, assuming it's still like a ground type, and I use my grass type move on. I don't know. No, it probably becomes a fairy type or something. Otherwise, she wouldn't be using it. Not very effective. Not very effective? Really? What is with this weird typing? Well, we'll see if it's still. So how exactly does terrestrialization work? Right? They always have like this. They have similar shapes, but is it dependent on type or what? Yep. Okay. Beat Alchemy before we can do anything. Okay. Excellent. One-shot Gardevoir. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I haven't seen it used competitively. I have no idea how it's used. Yes, we did it! We beat her! We beat the bitch!
Oh man, the ogre pulled through for us. She did it. Our girl did it. Holy shit.
What an absolute monster. She did it all by herself, and she didn't even really have a type advantage against... I love seeing such cute Pokemon. So she likes the ogre, too. Be careful, Lacey. Kieran's gonna spurg out at you. You're the cutest. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh no. She didn't like that.
What? What is she talking about? How many times can she use the word cute? Okay. As proof of your cuteness? Oh, come on. This girl's starting to weird me out. Okay. Yeah, I like how much personality the trainers have in these days. Champ in the making. Oh man, he's that guy. The remaining Elite Three. Why is he wearing a skirt? What a fucking weirdo. Okay. So first things first, Ampharos is going back in the box where it belongs. I am so upset at this thing for being useless. Okay. What do we have? Meowstic. What the hell is Meowstic? Crabballer. Garchomp. What was the other Pokemon I was using? Oh yeah, I was using Gyarados too. Great stats. Oh wow, okay, so it actually has good stats. Yeah, Lucario's not really doing it for me either. I'm a big Gyarados fan. I didn't even bother healing them first. Oof. So they're just in the box, fainted forever. Like I specifically raised that Ampharos to like try and deal with that Primarina, and in the end, it didn't do shit. Like the ogre did everything, and not even that. She went ahead and went the extra mile and beat like 4 other Pokemon by herself. Like the ogre is a trooper. But anyway. Okay, let's all right, so we beat number 4. We beat a Lacey. So who's next? Shit, how do we even get over there? Like, I don't understand how you ride around on a Pokemon that doesn't exist, and yet people just kind of accept it. Like, I don't understand. Like, nobody asks any questions. Like, that looks kind of like Cyclizar, but like researchers don't seem interested in it. Like, what? Huh? Hey, where's all the other Pokemon? Oh, by the way, wasn't this game supposed to be glitchy and broken? Like, where are all the glitches? Alolan forms. Slack off. I've never actually used a slack off. Like, I hate the fact that like Slack King can't move. So that like pisses me off. Let's use a fastball. Nah. Let's use a master ball on a slack off. Shit. Okay, let's weaken it a little bit. I mean, I just know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna attack it and it's gonna die like a little bitch. Shit. Look at all these moves. Schwan, yeah. Yes, I think I read somewhere that you could. There's an ability where you can like switch abilities, a move where you can switch abilities, and then it becomes good because you can like throw it onto someone else. Uh, the slacking has great stack. It's just useless because you can't move everything. Uh, that like confused me as a kid. Like loafing around. What does that mean? But like hearing it like explained is just like holy fucking shit. That's awful. And that's your dad's favorite Pokemon too. Like he uses it in like the gym battle, right? Soul Reaver Remaster. Uh, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, Regigigas, like its stats are like halved for the first half, right? For the first 5 turns, right? And then like it returns to normal and it becomes good. But it's like like Pokemon battles don't last that long. What are you talking? I'm raising a Lowland form Pokemon. So what's he gonna show us? Marowak maybe? Diglett and Grimer. Wait, what? Yeah, the only thing different about Diglett is that strand of hair on its head, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, isn't it Doug Trio with like the mullets or whatever? Yeah, when was Regigigas introduced? Like, I think I went back and played Ruby a while ago, and I actually got the Regis, but yeah, it's actually a Gen 4 Pokemon, isn't it? Soul Reaver. Do I have it on my wish list? I think I did add it, but I don't know. Yeah, what is Soul Reaver? I don't remember. Not Executor. That is like the one Alolan type Pokemon I never want to see ever. I hate this fucking thing. Like, oh man, it's really tall. Like, I just hate it. Like, everybody was making jokes about it, like, oh man, it's gigantic. Oh, like that wasn't funny. Like, there are so many better forms. Why is this the one that everybody like loves to make fun of? It's just, and it's in like Detective Pikachu Returns as well. It's like, those are Alolan forms. Yeah, I know what an Alolan form is. And you didn't have a single good Alolan Pokemon. Like, come the hell on. Come on. Like, how do you... So you get something out of doing that. There's so much weird stuff in this game that you can do that I just don't like bother with usually. It's crazy the kind of hidden content that like a lot of people overlook in Pokemon games. Like I was seeing a YouTube video a while ago about like the Battle Frontier and Pokemon Platinum or whatever, and how like if you do it enough, you'll slowly start getting fat. And that's just it's just something that like I feel like most people just wouldn't engage with. What the hell is this? Wait. Sooner? Yeah, it's not coming out until like the 15th, is it? Yeah. So what's coming out next year? It's like Guilty Gear Strive. No, I think it's in March. Yeah, what is coming out? Yeah, I think Yeast 6 is, which is crazy considering I haven't even played like Yeast 10. Uh, yeah, I think Yeast 6 is coming out early next year, and then DKCR, and I don't know what else. Like I don't know if anything's coming out in February. I'm gonna have to look. It's been the Xenoblade. Well, that's in March. Like Xenoblade Chronicles X and Atelier Yumiya are coming out in March. And honestly, considering I've played Xenoblade, I think what I'm probably gonna do is lean towards Atelier. Honestly, is like my honest opinion on that. But we'll see. Oh, by the way, did you see those like weird fanboys, like the censor shitters? Oh, it's Tauros. It's a standard Tauros too. I'm not a big fan of standard Tauros. I like the Galarian one, the black. Like, oh, it's Terrasolize. Okay. But yeah, did you hear like the rumor that like Nintendo is gonna block Atelier Yumiya from release in the West because it's too sexy? Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you delusional? Like, that's not gonna fucking happen. They advertised it in a Nintendo Direct. Like, what are you thinking? It's it's like the most insane thing I think I've heard in like a while. Like, Atelier is huge on Nintendo consoles right now. Same with like Trails. Like, I think Trails and Yeast are like more popular on Nintendo in the West than they are in Japan, than they are on PlayStation. They publish Xenoblade 2. Yeah, I know, right? But like the narrative right now is like, no, Nintendo of America is taking control of Japan, and they want to censor everything. Like, and it's just like, what? Yeah, I need to get into Trails. I own Trails 3, Cold Steel 3, but like I never really got into. How strong is this fucking thing? Yeah, like they're releasing. They just announced that Trails in the Sky is coming out 2025. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up, and then like try to play them like in order because like everyone tells you to do that. I loved what I played of Cold Steel 3, but I was not able to. I was not able to stick with it. Nintendo derangement system. It's a real thing. It really is. Like it's crazy to see like how delusional these people are if you've like never seen it. Like just look at how many of them are like saying Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to be censored. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. They tried that narrative with like the initial release too, and you know, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out a couple of years afterwards. So it's like, who are you trying to fool, really? It's just. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2's existence should like debunk the notion that Nintendo of America can censor anything. Like until that game is straight up taken down from the eShop, like I'm not gonna believe it. You had the boob slider and yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm really curious if they're gonna like reinstall that or not. I imagine no, because Tokyo Mirage Sessions, like it did the thing where like it actually kept a lot of the changes made in the Western version into the Japanese version. But what that ends up doing is that like it basically just means that like the changes made for the American version are now like the official version, like they're the same in all regions. So like there was no, so it's like what are you complaining about? Like the versions aren't different. Here we go. Oops. They'll still try to tell you that like Tokyo Mirage Sessions bombed because of the censorship and not because of the fact it was a niche fucking JRPG on Wii U. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is better than Persona 5, by the way. But yeah, like it's so weird. Holy shit, he's a chef. He's carrying a drying pan. At a nice simmer over here. Why do Pokemon trainers talk like this? Like I don't. Oh, I'm brimming with happiness. Like he has a Magmortar, really? I hate that fucking thing. Wait a minute, what's with those lips? Now that's lit. Those lips look awfully similar to the ogre lips from Dragon Quest 3. Yeah. TMS is on Switch. It has new content too, so it's probably the definitive version. So yeah, Kieran and Drayton like you. Kieran doesn't like you. You've kindled my curiosity. How many puns can you throw at me? Super spicy sandwich. I hate to look. I've always hated like Magmortar. Like they gave Magmor an evolution, and that's what they came up with. Like it looks so dopey. Electivire is way better. I'm satisfied with just being Lacey, but what's with this game and me making sandwiches? Oh, who's this girl? A super spicy sandwich. Oh wow, it's this thing. Potato salad? It's not spicy, is it? You're vinegar, but I don't have vinegar. Jalapeno. Where are you supposed to get the? So you have to like beat these guys in battles, so they'll give you ingredients. Carmella. Oh. And she uses a lot of fire types. Okay. Oh. Hey, wait. Two different Pyroars? Why are they different? I actually have no idea how that works. Yeah, I don't remember this Pokemon at all. Oh, is there a male and female one? No, surely not. I always love how much work they put into like random Pokemon designs like that. Like you don't actually if you don't know anything about them, you end up like making these weird assumptions that may not be true. Like it took me a while to realize that like how to get Salazzle, right? Because its gimmick doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Symbol. Okay. I may have underestimated you. But... Ooh. Yeah, I might have to call it quits. I'm getting kind of tired. No sour feelings? What is this bullshit? Why do they all talk like this? Okay. Hmm. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Why does Gyarados flinch when it's not affected by it? Yeah, I really hate the idea of like stopping here mid-trial, but I think I'm gonna have to. I feel myself passing out. Ooh. Oh, you idiot! What am I doing? Yeah, that was a bad move. Earthquake with dig? Yeah, that's an awful idea. I killed my own Pokemon. Unbelievable. Ooh. My potato salad says it wants to go with you? What the fuck is she talking about? The hell is chorizo? But but where's the I'm really strong? Oh, what is he? How strong could he be? Oracle and Blossom. Yeah, okay. Sure, really strong, sure. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll just end the stream here. We'll put it into sleep mode and then pick it up again tomorrow. Very frustrating that I have to stop like this, but I was working all night, so I guess I should just call it quits now. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll definitely come back on later tonight, and we'll play some more games. So